Hi, this is Sammy Smiles, and I'm your host, Sammy Vance. This podcast is sure to leave you inspired and with a smile. Now let's get right into it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this week's episode of Sammy Smiles. Sorry, I haven't been very active doing my podcast lately. I've been a little bit busy, but certainly have not stopped spreading smiles, trying to spread smiles everywhere I go. For this episode, though, I'm really excited. I'm glad that I can interview him to kind of get this back up and running. I have Ethan Hill as my guest today, and I'm just like so excited because I've known about him for a little while. We've been connected through different things that we've done, and I'm just super excited to be interviewing him today. So thank you so much for being here,
Thank you
Ethan.
for having me.
Yeah. So to start off, you started your projects Bags for Blessing at a very young age, and you're still really young. And I think that's just really cool. My motto is you don't just have to be an adult to make a difference. You could be a kid too. So what kind of inspired you to start your initiative? And do you have any advice for people who might want to also start making a difference in the world?
Yeah. So what inspired me to start Ethan's Heart really a mixture between my family, which pretty much everybody in my family would take the clothes off their back and give it to someone that's in need. And the other part is really seeing problems in the community that I didn't like. Expanding on that, like seeing a homeless person on my way to school or after school, just going to check up on a person that I know is out there and needs help.
Yeah, I love that. And I think that's really cool. And you're making such a big difference in the world, and I just think that's really amazing. So do you have any advice for people who might want to make a difference?
So my advice would be to start small. It doesn't have to be a huge thing like Ethan Targe. You don't have to have a trailer and thousands of people supporting you. You can really start with something small in your community, a problem that you see, because I know nowhere is perfect. Everywhere has problems, and there's always something that any random person can really do to help it. So start small, maybe take a few dollars, a few hours out your day, and just help somebody that you see is really in need.
100%. I love that. So you were talking about your support a little bit in the last question or the past two questions. So for me, I had the support of my whole community, the whole country really, and I had the support of my family and friends, and I think or I know that I would be nowhere near where I am today without them. And they've helped me so much through my mission. So who are the people who have helped you and how have they impacted your life?
Same here. Most of my family, my grandparents, my parents, some of the most hardworking people, most giving people I know, they really teach me that life is not all about you. There's a lot to learn, and it's very uncertain. So you should give just to make sure that you will be covered if anything would happen to you. So that's really the biggest impact on my life that I've seen through all the people that support me, through my family and my friends.
Yeah, same here. I love that. Um, and on to the next thing. I'm really glad that we're able to actually finally connect because for the past few years, we've been a part of some of the same things, including like the Prudential, Time Kid of the Year, Top 20, Barron Awards, and Giving Tuesday Sparks. But most recently, we're also both featured on Disney and their holiday shows. You were on the Thanksgiving one, which is really cool. I watched that and it was really inspiring, gave me chills. I loved it. And I was on the Christmas day one, and it was just a really neat, unexpected honor and experience. And the film crew came to my town and they interviewed me about the Buddy Benches and stuff, and then sent us on a Disney cruise on their newest ship, The Wish. And it was just really neat and I'm so like honored to have that opportunity. I loved getting to know the film crew on the ship, and I got to do a neat behind the scenes tour of the theater, which was just amazing. So, what was your experience? What did you get to do? And what is something that surprised you kind of about the whole thing?
So my experience was like actually like very great. Like one thing that surprised me was seeing the back of Disney, like the part that no one gets to see, is actually really cool to see how Disney really works.
Mhm.
Like we was in the park before it opened, seeing people empty the trash cans and stuff was actually surprising because I've been to amusement parks and Disney before and I've never seen that happen. Meeting the film crew was very fun. They came down to Birmingham. They interviewed me about Ethan's Heart. They came to my church and then they surprised me with the trip to Disney. But it was the filming days were long, but they after that they were really fun and I made some lasting memories with my family.
Yeah, 100%. You're saying long. They were some long days of filming. But like you said, it was just really cool seeing it all come together at the end and being a part of it. So I'm glad we got to share that kind of experience. That's really cool. So there are some aspects that I really enjoy in my project, such as like I love connecting with other people, getting to know them. That might be one of my favorite things through my project. But I also love seeing the result of everyone's hard work, and also being creative with kindness is a lot of fun. So what is your favorite part about what you do?
I really don't have a favorite part, but I have a couple. So one of them would probably be seeing the reactions of the people that I help, seeing the community come together to kind of mass goal together, which is really good because I know I try to bring a lot of youth, people old and young together so we can all do one common thing. Then the other thing I really like about it is helping the more fortunate people like us get like things for their resume, service hours, recommendations, and things of that sort.
I love that. I think that's really amazing. And again, thank you for all the work you do. So you've come a long way since you started your project. You even now have a mobile store that is really neat and it's very unique and I love it. So, do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so my free mobile store and educational unit is our new trailers, our newest thing. And it goes out into the community. Like it's in the name, it's very mobile. We can take it out to more places and the people can get exactly what they need, which cuts down on the amount of waste that we have after giving things out. And we can get deeper into the community, find more places and people that we have never seen and looked at before.
I love that. And I think, again, everything you're doing is just so amazing, inspiring, and it's making such a big impact on everyone. And I just love hearing about it. So I think it's important to keep the mission kind of the same. Keep your mission the same. Like my mission is to spread kindness, but of course I grow like with new projects. I've started many different initiatives through keep if through just like kindness in general. So sometimes for me it's kind of hard to stay motivated with what I'm doing because I just sometimes want to be a kid and sometimes it's hard with all the different stuff that I'm doing. But I think the thing that keeps me motivated to just keep going is to know that I'm spreading kindness, and there's many different ways that I know about that. But yeah, so what keeps you motivated, and kind of how do you stay focused but also enjoy your time being a kid?
So things that keep me motivated would probably be the reactions of the people that I help. And then seeing that my little brother is looking at what I'm doing and just wants to help and wants to go out and do the things that I do. And also one that I really wouldn't think would be motivating to me would be some of my off days. Because after you have a fun day out with the family, like yesterday, we went to a couple places, went to Dave and Buster's, had fun. That really puts you back into a mode of, okay, I had this fun time. Let's go back to work.
Yeah, I love that. And I think that is 100% true. And for anyone, really, anyone, I think that's very relatable. Thanks for sharing. So is there anything else you want to say before rapid fire?
Um, think I'll just say if you would like to support Ethan's Heart, go to ethansheartbham.org. All the ways to give and be there, and then you can volunteer on the same website. So it's pretty much all in one hub for Ethan's Heart.
Yes, go follow Ethan's heart everywhere you can and support his mission with everything he's doing. It's really amazing. So if you're ready for the rapid fire round, then I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
Okay, I'll just ask you a few questions and you can answer with the first thing that comes to mind. Okay, number one, favorite color,
Red.
favorite animal,
Dog.
favorite place you've been,
To Florida.
favorite food,
Pizza.
same, favorite way to give,
Volunteering.
do you like car rides or flying in a plane?
Planes.
Would you rather speak all languages or be able to speak to animals?
Speak all languages.
Same. If you could have lunch with anyone in the world, who would it be?
Jeff Bezos.
Nice. My favorite gift that I received for this holiday season is this little dinosaur named Gerald. So what is the best gift that you think you received this holiday season?
It's between a watch and this game that I got.
Nice. Again, you mentioned this before, but where can people find you on social media?
They can go to ethansheartbham.org and all the social media sites will be there. But if they don't want to do that, you can go to Ethan's Heart Beham on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And that's my socials pretty much.
Thanks for sharing, and make sure to follow him in all of his amazing journey. So for the last question to ask all my guests, what is something that makes you smile?
Probably my brother and seeing him help me help them, the people in need.
I love that. My sister and my brothers too also really make me smile. So thank you so much, Ethan, for joining me today. I'm really glad I got to interview you. This was a lot of fun, and you're just a really cool person, and I'm so glad that we got to meet. So yeah, keep doing your great work, and thanks so much for being on my podcast.
Thank you.
Yeah. For all the viewers, remember that you don't just have to be an adult to make a difference. You could be a kid too. And I hope you have a great day and that this made you smile. Bye.